just leave Circle Square Commons in front of Sid's Coffee Shop and ride out in the public access areas, multi-pass to Publix. Very simple. We're on a sidewalk now, so there's no riding here. So this walk here, and off to the side over here is the public access for the golf course, right at the stop sign. And then you just kind of cut through. You're having the farmer's market today. Golf cart. Ping. Oh. Very nice ride. Take your lane. I've got bus service here, right, from Bridgewater Park. That's the retirement place that I sit in my videos. That's the retirement place I sit and do my videos from, the water fountain. Coming up here to check out what's at the craft there at the farmer's market. Walk here. Now we're on the multi-path again. Stockholm Cultural Center. They have different events they have. The public can come. People from all top of the world can come. The Ranch Fitness Center over here. There it is. Public can come, or the people on top of the world can sign up. Gotta pay, baby. But if you don't like your little fitness center and wherever you're at, all the neighborhoods have their own little fitness centers, rec centers, pools, different things. And on top of the world, there's several neighborhoods. And you can come here for a big, all-exclusive fitness center. There's the side, Circle Square Commons. It's easy to access this from the road here at 80th Avenue, Southwest 80th Avenue. Got some Christmas decorations up for the holidays. We're at 80th Street, Southwest 80th Street, Southwest 80th Avenue. They're building Melody Preserve, a new neighborhood for on top of the world across the street. They've broken ground, cleared out all the trees. They'll plant new trees. You can see this at Indigo East off to the right. They planted new trees there. Look how pretty. And I'll wait for the walks or a green light. It looks safe. Nobody making a weird left turn on me. No one making a right turn on me. Right now I got a red light and a stop. Don't cross. I respect it. Especially with you guys watching, you know. They're supposed to be widening 80th Avenue, and they're going to widen this street over here to go with the new neighborhood, because you know, that tiny little two-lane road ain't going to cut it. They're going to have to do some work there. But there's golf cart trail, multi-purpose path on that side. There's a biker. There's a green. They're not turning, so let's go. No left turn, people. How you doing? It's wide enough. You can squeeze two golf carts through here, left it forward and back. Slightly downhill. There's the chip and putt off to the side for Candler Hills Golf. Golf people. They just revitalized this, redesigned it, made it pretty. The grass is nice and healthy and green. It's December 4th, Thursday, 2025. palm trees. All this I'm sure is cleared out. The big hills, ooh, gotta keep an eye out for golf carts. Can't be waving around with a bike going, whee! You get hit. So stay in your lane. If you're walking, walk facing traffic. Don't want you to get hit. But yeah, the hills help run the water off into the dry retention areas. Those are like big lakes that don't have any water in them usually. And they collect the water and they have pipes and they move it off some other place. Cool. Keeps flood insurance people away. You don't technically need flood insurance in many places here in Ocala, Florida. You can just check, see if you're in a flood zone or not. If you're not, there are a couple of places there are flood zones in Ocala. You can see them on YouTube. You just say flooding in Ocala, and you'll see it down 200 or some old neighborhoods. You'll see, problems there, flat areas. When you've got hills and you build the houses up a little bit, and you run all the water off the dry retention areas, you don't really have that problem. Got hills here on the side for the golf course to block the view. Keep the wind, well, the noise from traffic down. And the visual is nice for the golfers. Somebody's umbrella. If I wasn't recording, I'd have stopped and picked it up, put it on its side, see if someone picked it up in a couple days. Maybe broken now. Maybe they were trying to ride or walk in the rain and the wind was so strong it blew it over. We did have a blustery day the other day. Blew the trash cans over at 20-30 mile an hour winds. It's a nice day. It's going to be 74 now, it'll be 77 later. The low today was 47. So it gets cold in Florida. You gotta wait it out. Want to go bike riding? It's now 12:21 in the afternoon. Checked out the farmer's market. And now we're going on a nice bike ride. I've been riding a little while. Sometimes I'll stop here or at the other palm trees, hoping for some shade in the summertime especially. And I'll get a drink of my water, take a bite of protein bar, fuel up, and then continue my ride. One of the tricks the pros do, of course, they're riding longer distances. I'm not going very far. We've been riding about 3 or 4 minutes. A little early for a snack, but you can do it. Treat yourself. You feel like it. Stop and get you a little fuel, a little water. And then get back on the road. Just kind of park your bike off the road a little bit. Watch the world go by. There we are. Here comes the golf cart. They're zipping along. How you doing? Now this is a bad turn. How they developed this, I don't know. You duck under these branches. I ring my bell. Let them know not to hog the road when they're going around this curve. There we go. See, bad curve. Got the sign there on top of the world. Now you can take a left here and then take a right and use the golf cart path straight down to Walmart Marketplace. There's a sidewalk here for walking. You're not technically supposed to take a golf cart. I rode my bike on it before. Hello. How are you? Oh, that's right. Heading to one of the side entrances to on top of the world. This is where the golf carts will turn. Stop here at the side. Wait for traffic. Check both ways. Or if there's no one around, you can, instead of getting on this mini path, it takes you just for a second and then put you on the street. You just cut over. There's Bridgewater Park where we saw the little van. You can go up here and then exit, or you can cheat and just get on the road right away. There's Bridgewater Park. You've entered Bridgewater Park. It's a retirement area for people. You just use your golf cart. This is a technical cart-only lane, but it runs out. It's no big deal. Just get on the road. Now outlets behind you. Nice big place. This is to the left is another place. I don't know what it's called. Sorry. But it's also a retirement area. On the front, it's probably part of Bridgewater Park. They are. It's nice. Bridgewater Park. Here's the little bus. They got little buses that take people places. You can go to the mall, I'm sure. Just different places to let them walk around, check the world out. There's the little water fountain I sit at. There's a bench over here to the right. But I usually sit right here at this bench on the right coming up. And then I can talk to you guys about stuff. And the water's there, and it's nice. It's relaxing. It's far enough away from people that they don't think I'm that's crazy or stupid. I'm talking to myself. Probably think I'm on the phone. A little vlog. Helpful rehabilitation. There you go. All right. Walkways that go around. See the sidewalk will come out here to the left, take you down the street. And here's the multi-purpose path again for your golf cart. There's a dry retention pond there, and it's dry. You got a lot of place for water to run off. It keeps the water away. And you can see the drain down there that takes it away to another place, to another place, to another place. Keeps that water moving, keeps it away from the houses. And being in the center of the state, hurricanes are less impactful here in the center, which makes the villages on top of the world, Orlando area, expensive Orlando area. Orlando's expensive. If you get close to Disney, it's expensive. That's all you need to know. That's why we came to Ocala. We saw the exact same house near Orlando. That was a boatload more than the house that was being built here. I said, what's the deal? He said, well, you're near Disney. You know, he laughed. He thought it was funny. I was like, okay. Well, so much for being near Disney. Let's go look at Ocala again. Check out some more neighborhoods. Like Stone Creek, it stopped pretty good. They're pulling into the back entrance to the Oaks Shopping Center. Now, a lot of people back, they should have made this bigger. This parking area and room for cars, because they're always backing up and pulling in, and you got to keep your head on the swivel here. Take your lane when you're on the bike. Give them plenty of room to back into you so you can zip away. Wells Fargo Bank straight ahead up to the road on 200. Yeah, they still got that weird auto start thing and stop. I heard they've gotten rid of that on new cars. Now they don't have to have it anymore. Everyone's like, good. All right. VIP care. And we're here at the Publix. Kita Sushi, Hair Cuttery. Sage Dental, Allstate, golf carts. Salvation Army Bell. There's our bike rack. We're going to lock up right here. Like, share, and subscribe if you learned anything. All right, there's a Chase Bank over here, straight ahead. A little further is the Dunkin' Donuts. All right.